grandmas can help you lose weight. Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Fine, and this is Your Ounce of Prevention Live, where we talk about losing weight and keeping it off forever. And I am Dr. Stephanie Fine. If you want to connect and ask questions about anything and we can talk about them here, just go to stephaniefinemd.com and you'll find me right there. So, what do I mean by grandmas can help you lose weight? So, here's the story. My mother-in-law is the best. I know, I'm very lucky. I'm super lucky. And my kids spend a lot of time there. And ever since they were born, she has just embraced them and loved them to pieces. So I remember dropping one of my sons off at her house. And he was older at this point. He had an amazing relationship with her. Hi, Pam. And we opened the door. He ran in. His shoes come flying off. He puts his jacket down and he runs in looking for Nana to give her a big, huge hug and a kiss. And then, of course, to get some chocolate. But in that moment, I could almost tear up now thinking about it. It was so clear how much her unconditional love gave to his life. Like, he literally had a happy place in the universe where he felt completely free, completely loved, not judged, thought he was the greatest thing in the universe, because she absolutely does and did and all that stuff. And in that moment, I knew that was true. And what I was so grateful for was that he had a place like that he had someone like that. Now, how do you think that that's going to relate to what I'm talking about with you and weight loss? We all need Nana love. Now, some of us were lucky to get it from grandparents. I wasn't one of those people, so I didn't know that kind of thing. Luckily, my sons do. But my point about that is sometimes we can conjure that up in our minds. So I didn't experience it from my grandparents, but I saw it because of my son's grandma. But maybe you can understand that, or you've seen it, or anything like that. That is the unconditional love that I'm talking about. And because we can see it from outside, what I want us to do is use it on ourselves. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here, and that's what helps with weight loss. So there's Nana love, and then there's parental love. And of course, parents love their children, and that's not what I'm saying, but they're also very much responsible for raising, citizens that can function in the planet. Gosh only knows if my sons brush their teeth, when they're Nanas. I know they're eating chocolate from morning until night. So it's very different. Parents don't have that luxury, and brushing teeth has to happen. Sometimes it's not in the most loving way. And of course, you can be a parent in a very loving way. It's still different than this Nana love that I'm talking about, which is complete acceptance. So that's the piece. And for weight loss, we need both. Because with parents' love, we do need boundaries, and we know the right things to do. Losing weight doesn't mean having McDonald's 3 times a day. You know what I mean? And so that's where the parent part comes in. But where the Nana part comes in, we need a lot more of it, because I know that people do not do this to themselves. A lot of times when we're losing weight, it's beating ourselves up. Either when we get on the scale, when we make a boo-boo of eating something we said we didn't want to eat, the choices that we make, any of those things. When we don't treat ourselves with Nana love, when those things happen, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. The way that we can keep going is if we're feeling good while we're doing it. And that means we're going to make mistakes 100%. For sure, everyone makes mistakes in terms of what they want to be doing and what they do. The point is getting better and better and better. And the way that we get better and better and better is to have acceptance and love for ourselves, especially when we're in that moment. I just think of my son, doing something. I can't even think of doing something wrong, especially when he was little, she had him painting all over her house. It was just, he could do no wrong. He could do no wrong. And she just loved him, and he felt that. And that's what I'm talking about. When something happens, there's love there for ourselves, and we learn from it. We don't punish ourselves, because we then won't want to try. And the only way that we can get where we're going, change our behavior, change what we're doing, which is how you lose weight, change. The only way we can do that is if we love that change. Okay, so this is the most important thing and the thing that I need to tell you. So we need Nana love a lot more than we have it, than we usually use it. And we need the parental love. That's the piece that knows what to do. What's the right thing to eat? What's the right thing to, when to stop, when to be hungry, when we're hungry, when we stop, when we're satisfied. That's the parental love. The Nana love is really important. And remember the last couple of weeks we talked about keep on keeping on, do not ever stop. Nana love will help you do that, right? You'll want to do that if you are okay with how the process is going. The way that we can keep going is if it feels okay, and it feels okay when there's Nana love involved. That is what I wanted to tell you. Oh, and we talked about it gets easier. How do you think it gets easier? When we know we're not going to beat ourselves up. So heavy doses of Nana love for yourself, heavy doses, and you keep trying the tweaks that you already know you need to do. And you put that together and you have permanent weight loss. I'm sending lots of love. Mwah. See you next week. Bye.